Hey everybody, this is John the Other, obviously, and I'm revisiting today a rather popular topic in the MGTOW world, in the, I guess, the manosphere, which is the idea that women are evil. Now, this is a topic I am widely hailed on as an authority and a leading thinker on the topic of are women evil? And I'm going to suggest that, all the arguments about are women's evil characteristics innate? Is it a learned behavior? Is it enabled by social standards? Are we incentivizing it with our domestic policy? All of that is a stupid conversation. It is a foreclosure. It is a termination of thought. There is nothing to be learned there. It's a cul-de-sac. I went out last night with a couple of friends of mine. One is a young 20-year-old woman, and the other is a guy close to 40. He's close to my age. And we went to a couple of different restaurants. We had drinks one place, then we went somewhere else. We had some really excellent Japanese food, a little bit of sushi, a little bit of fried stuff, a whole bunch of different little tiny dishes, and I can't remember what any of them were called, but they were all delicious. And we had quite a bit to drink, and then we all came back to my place. And my friend, who is close to my age, approximately 40, but he made an exit earlier in the night. He stayed here for a little while, and then he took off. And, fair enough, he had to go home and sleep. And then I had a deeper conversation with my 20-year-old female friend, who's quite mature for her age and, quite attractive. And she was telling me about the sexual dynamic that she was perceiving between herself and my older friend who left earlier in the night. And this is the whole women are evil thing. There was a little bit of flirting going on, obviously. We were all friends, we were all out drinking, we were all having a good time. And she realized that she had a level of power over this guy, who's also my friend, sexual power, that she could have manipulated and controlled him and had him do anything she wanted. She could have had him as a sexual partner if she'd wanted. She could have sent him away if she'd wanted. She could have manipulated him into spending a significant amount of money on her had she wanted that. And she explained to me that she didn't like this level of power that she had over the guy, and she felt it was inappropriate. Not that it was inappropriate as a creepy older guy, because I'm a creepy older guy too, if you want to play that game. And she and I get along quite well, and we're going to continue to hang out and do stuff together. Rather, that the power she had over him sexually made her she felt that was inappropriate. She didn't like having that much power. And she doesn't have that much power over me. And I'm not saying that to point out that I'm better or more self-possessed or anything like that. Simply that my friend is a blue pill man. He's still living in the world of mythology that is, the stories and the mythology and the narrative that populates our popular media, that is prevalent in popular music and movies and advertising and, articles on Huffington Post and Salon.com and so on. He is a believer in the cultural mainstream set of ideas, including the ideas about what women think inside their heads, what a woman is, what a man is, what everybody's role is. And as a consequence of this, he was very vulnerable to her. And I think we even had a conversation about what I have termed in the past the gun in the room. She realized that she had this level of power, that he overtly gave her this much power. Now, I'm of the opinion that he probably doesn't know that he gave her this huge amount of social and sexual power over him. But when we talk about women are evil, women take advantage, women make away like bandits in the family courts, or they denude men of their wealth or their income, or they take advantage this way and that way, and guys have all these negative outcomes, we're just looking at half the equation. We're looking at the negative outcomes for guys, and we're not examining or evaluating in ourselves that if a woman has sexual and social power over you, you have to realize that you gave her that power as a man. That when women, manipulate men so easily, and they do, and I'm not going to argue that that's not true, or that women, knowing that they have this power, don't take advantage of it, but men are equally to blame for the negative outcomes that befall them, because men give themselves away. They make themselves open books. They lay themselves bare for women, and it is only the most, rigorous self-control and maturity, self-governance on the part of a woman to not take advantage when it is so nakedly given, not just by you, one guy, that guy, this simp guy over here, but by men all around them all the time. And so when we go, oh, women are evil, we are completely neglecting that men are equally the authors of their own misfortune when it comes to being taken advantage of by women. And I'm sure this is going to make me even more popular in the MGTOW community than I am already. Thanks very much for listening, and have a lovely day.